Hi, and welcome to this overview on the top picks rating and form software. Now this software is designed essentially for Australian and New Zealand punters, mainly because all the software, all the races that covered in the software are ones that are featured on the Australian Sky Racing Channel 1 and Channel 2. Now, having said that, the Australian and New Zealand racing is covering all the horse racing, the gallops, the harness, and all the greyhound meetings that are run in those two countries, and with some in-depth that we'll show you in this brief video. And below there are some fuller length videos showing you in minute detail on what it does. However, the Australian and New Zealand punters can bet in the UK, Ireland, France, South Africa, Hong Kong, Singapore, some races in the USA and some races in Japan and other parts of the world. But these are horses only, and not every race is covered in those countries under the other country. But however, in the Australian and New Zealand, yes, everything is covered. So let's have a look quickly at what is in this software. When you open the software, which we'll do in a minute, this is what you get. You get the multiple ratings, and you also get the trainer, the jockey, the past runs, plus more, like Stuart's comments. You can export the field of the races into Excel, and there's a graphic display which changes every time you click on a different rating, so you get a visual display straight away of what's happening. So let's go and have a look at this software and the multi-rating page. Okay, what you can see here is it gives you 2 days of racing, so today and tomorrow. You click on that, click on racing, and there we have all the races in the gallops, or the horses that are shown today. If we click on, say, the Grafton one, which we are here, this is what we call the in-depth form. You can see there it has the number, the last 5 starts, the runners, and right across through there, jockeys, the average price index. And these are all sortable by clicking on the top. You can sort which is which, but I'll go into more of that in the videos down below. But we've got win rate, place rate, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sorts of ratings that you can rate. And let's have a look. If we change this WR rating, have a look what happens to the horses up there. You can see there now that the horses are linked, are graphed in what this rating is down here. And if we go to the CR rating, for example, we can see now that the horses have changed and the distance is spread out. So this is a reflection, the graph's a reflection of what is showing in the column. If we go into the BR column, one of my favourite ones, we can see once again this horse here, Western Desert, is showing pretty high in all the ratings that we're showing, so that would be an idea. But also what we have the racing, and if we're doing Australia and New Zealand, we have the greyhounds. You can see there all New Zealand and Australian meetings, and in harness, we click on harness, we can see there Australia and New Zealand, and we can see there Yonkers Raceway is the US meeting. So they're all what you see in what we call the initial opening page, as you can see there. So all the jockeys are sortable, all the trainers are sortable, and if we mouse over a runner, we get its last couple of runs. You can see there it goes off the page, but when you've got the full software, it's open wide up and you can see it all there. So we can see that there. Another thing here is the equal, the class difference. So it tells us if the horse is running in the same type of race, or a weaker race, or a stronger race. So that's very handy there. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time because we go into details down below in the other videos. But the other thing that we have is, just before I just go back here, is we have the ability here to export fields into Excel. So we can have it on an Excel spreadsheet, and we can add some of our own ratings, play around and do what we want to if you're that way inclined. So we do have the export there. Okay, if we go to quick form rating, now quick form rating is, just shift this back. Quick form rating is basically what the form that you'd see in a very comprehensive race book. So best just to quickly show you quick form. Okay, and this is for all the greyhounds, the dogs, the harness, all have the same quick form. So if we click on quick form here, we can see now that we have in this race, race 1, we have the first horse. There's all its starts there. Its last 5 starts, and we've got 20 starts. Its last 20 starts are all up here. Its win place ratios are all there for breeding. Another thing here which is good is class equal or stronger. So it tells you this horse has had 13 starts in either this class equal, which is a maiden, or stronger, and it's run 6 places. Being a maiden, of course, it hasn't won anything yet. But you go right down through, and it's got all the details that we need to know. And the other thing here too, which I didn't show you in the last one, it's got the Stewart's comments there. So this cloud here is Stewart's comments. So if you just mouse over that, we can see that this horse is near the 100 metres. So sometimes that could be a reason why it's finished there. And in Australia and New Zealand, if I just widen this out a bit, move it over, we have the in run here, which is very good here too. So we can see in run, this horse was running 9th, 9th, 7th, and actually finished 6th at the finish. So it gives you an idea: is the horse a non-pace horse or that? So that's all covered there in the quick form. But as I said, there's more depth than that on the software down below. So have a look at those videos. But this is a very, very good, quick, easy to use. I don't want to keep this going too long, so thanks for watching, and if you're really interested in it, hop down and watch the other videos for Australia, New Zealand and for international racing. On behalf of Michael and myself, Steve, thanks for watching the Top Pick software, and we hope that you find a place for it in your betting arsenal. All the best. Thanks.